watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get expected.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Here's Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. There.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down, Packers.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
56, right there, 56.
From the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 9 yards that time. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive here. 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Place to Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Rodgers going to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
First down, Green Bay.
This is Jones. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll run it with Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this for...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is
extra
good.
point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, it's Bell, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. A screen to Bell. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Bell, just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Escape, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Get that quarterback.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Stay with your man. 51's the mic, boys. 51. Hey, 15. Mike 51. Mike 51. I got you, Pop. Check. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
He's got 26. Stand 300. Stand 300.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Allen Lazard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14. Chiefs nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Check 52. Check. Yellow.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and Hill will opt for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Here's Edwards-Helaire. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And to give this time to the tailback. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ball carrier. Darnell Savage on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 17-yard line.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's time now.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete.
Alan Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Flushed out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Into double coverage. coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And a Packer first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It's now second and 10.
Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
With a handoff to
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 19. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Chiefs. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And 4.
Now Mahomes. This is caught. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Hey, 57 color. Defense, let's go. Mike 51. Oh, watch one. Check 31. Watch the safety, turn back.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. So that'll back him up 5. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Back to throw. It'll buy some time right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Packers 21, Chiefs 13.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And all the Chiefs have it. So they've accomplished half their mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
He's tackled at
We got a plane to catch.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The the ball carrier.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
4 yards.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up defensively.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.